Welcome back to another weekly mini vlog. This week we are starting off with a home decor project. This wall is going to be transformed. I'm going to be adding some wall paneling. Here's the paneling here, and here's my inspiration idea of what the wall will look like once it's done. I did purchase this from Amazon. I'll link it below. Then later on that day, I went over to HomeGoods. This is the newer HomeGoods in the city of Jacksonville, and I like this HomeGoods. The one that's close to me in Oakley is probably one of the not so better ones in Jacksonville, but this particular HomeGoods had a lot of things, a lot of inventory in their store. I actually had to kind of pull back a little bit this day because I saw so much stuff that I wanted, y'all. And these days we got to be smart with our money. We can't buy everything. I mean, we want everything. At least for me, I want everything, but I can't buy everything. Y'all remember when I was at home and I put together that plan for the pool deck and I said, I don't like it. Y'all don't forget, HomeGoods always offers like some of the best selections of spices, truffle oils. I get my truffle oils from HomeGoods because I just love them. So if you have a HomeGoods and you're in HomeGoods, which I know you have a HomeGoods, I don't know why I said that. In your HomeGoods, don't forget to stop by and check out their spice section. Then I was also in the market for a salad spinner. I think that's what it's called, a salad spinner. Yeah, salad spinner. His mama name is salad spinner. I'm gonna call him salad spinner. Let me know if you know the reference.
His mama named Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
I did find one in HomeGoods for $7.99. I just wanted one to use when I want to wash my bag salads that you buy at the grocery store. These little cutlery sets, these are really nice, little petite little cutlery sets you can use for like a brunch or something. I thought those were really cute. Then y'all, I went over to look at the mirrors to see what they had. Y'all know I'm looking for a mirror for my bedroom. I do like this one right here with the rounded top, but I want one a little bit bigger. I like pictures like this, y'all, but sometimes when you put them on the wall, they don't look as good as they do up close because it kind of loses their zhuzh a little bit, so I bypassed that. But I did want to check out the rest of the art that they had while I was there. I always stop and get a little cute little picture of an elephant if I see one. Y'all, this pillow right here, if I was redoing my bedroom in a green color scheme, I would have definitely picked up that pillow. This white one, though, was really nice, but they only had one, so I didn't get it. I did like this. What do you call this? I think maybe a coral or something, a coral reef. It was really nice. I was thinking about maybe how that would look if it was spray painted a different color. This buffet was really nice, but y'all, the door was broken. It wouldn't stay closed. See? Look at that. Like, for $700, I'm gonna need the doors to work and work properly. But I just took a little slow cruise to the rest of the store just to see what they had to offer. This was a really nice HomeGoods. Then I went over to Walmart, which is actually in the same plaza as HomeGoods, and I forgot it was Easter season, y'all. I really forgot it was Easter season. I don't have any small children, so I don't really have a reason to really remember, but it's Easter season, so I like seeing all the fun stuff. While I was in Walmart, I needed to get me a laundry bag where I can use to wash my delicates. I actually have one, but it's smaller, and I use it to wash like my bras and things like that so they don't get tangled in the wash. But I need a larger one when I'm washing like my more delicate, larger pieces that won't fit in the bag that I have. So this is a good option for you all to use if you have delicates that you need to wash. Definitely get you one of these because it will prevent from tearing up your clothes. Just a little laundry tip. Y'all, toilet paper is expensive. It is expensive to wipe your behind. Do you hear me? I mean, like, toilet paper is $20. When did toilet paper become $20, y'all? I mean, hey, it's a necessity, a bare necessity, no pun intended, but it is a necessity. So what are you going to do? Then I went over to the clothing section because I wanted to take a look at what they had. And y'all, this jacket, it was so nice. I could not believe how nice this jacket actually was. And if it had been in a smaller size, I want to say this was like a 3X or an XXXL. I don't know if 3X and XXXL are the same, but the tag said XXXL, so it was too big, so I didn't get it. This right here, this was really nice as well, y'all. The Scoop line by Brandon Maxwell, and I think he's also the creative director over the Free Assembly line in Walmart. He has some really good designs, and I really enjoy his thoughtful process and how he executes his designs from what you see in the store. This was a cute set as well. very nautical if you're going on like a little boat ride or something like that. Look at that. You can maybe wear the striped shirt around your shoulders and then put on a white cami or tank underneath, and then some maybe some espadrilles or something. I really did like this outfit, and this also was from Brandon Maxwell, the free assembly, part of his creative direction. Also, this was another section in Walmart. These dresses and little outfits that, not little outfits, but the outfits that they had, all these clothes were really nice, y'all. This jacket, the quality on this jacket, I could not believe. The quality on this jacket, I would probably expect to see somewhere in maybe like a Nordstrom rack or something, because the quality was that good. But of course I didn't get it because it's hot here where we live now. It's springtime. And then this faux leather blue skirt, this was really cute too, y'all. It didn't feel like a lesser expensive version of a faux leather. It actually felt pretty decent. I can't remember if this is scoop or not. I feel like I want to say it is, but this was like a whole collection. They actually have a dress like this online that ties around the neck with the bow. And these are all of the items that I picked up while I was in Walmart. Y'all remember these peeps? Y'all, I used to eat these by the box, like for real, I did. Y'all, I finally saw a duck on somebody's Jeep. I've never seen that before. I went to Small Cakes, which is also in the same plaza. So I picked them up a chocolate cupcake from Small Cakes. If you live on the north side or if you live in Jacksonville in general, they have really good cupcakes, although I feel like they're under new ownership because the cakes are still good, but I can tell it's a little different from the original when I first visited the store, but still good all in all. Then after I left Walmart, y'all, I went ahead and went back home. My husband was sick, so I made him some homemade chicken noodle soup. He loves my chicken noodle soup, so I came home, made him some homemade chicken noodle soup, because y'all know these men are just babies when they're sick. And this is the cupcake that I picked up for my son from Small Cakes. He turned 24. He is my only child. If you all are new here, then later on that week, I had a couple of days off of work. And on one of those days, I decided to go over to IKEA because I needed to pick up some compliment valet hooks to attach to my pack system. It's the hooks that you can use to hang your clothes on. And IKEA had them. They're only like $5.99. Y'all, this is not alcoholic wine, quote unquote, so aka juice. This line of juices from IKEA is really good. That apple elderberry is my favorite, so I did pick up a couple of bottles of those. And I don't know why they make you wait for these hooks. They don't have them on the shelf. I don't know, maybe because they're small or something and you don't want people to steal them. I don't know. Then right around the corner from IKEA is Floor and Decor. Y'all know I am starting to build my vision board, quote unquote, for my bathroom remodel. I did like this vanity. Right now I only have a one sink vanity in my bathroom, and it works good because my husband uses the middle bathroom the most and I use the master. So but I'm kind of thinking I might want to convert it to two. I don't know. And then my husband is in the process right now of redoing the middle bathroom, and I looked at this because I thought he would like it because the vanity in there is much smaller, and he wanted something with a blue base or a very dark base. So blue or black is what his color scheme is in there. And then I moseyed on over to look at the tile. I did like this chevron pattern for the wall in my bathroom. Like I'm envisioning it in my mind, and it felt marble. Was it marble? I don't know, y'all. I can't really see, but it felt like it was marble. And I did like the texture and the pattern that it had. As you can see, Floor and Decor has a ton of tile to choose from. This is a tub that's going to be going in my master, well, not that tub, but a tub like that. That's the one I want in my master bathroom. And then the tiles for the shower, the floor tiles for the shower, I'm looking at something that has a design kind of like this. Maybe not this exact one because it looks a little too beachy, like too pebbly, but something like that. And then here's a chevron pattern tile in a smaller width than the one I showed you before. This black one was really nice, but I don't want a black floor in my bathroom. I want to keep it, on the lighter side of the color tones. But here it is in white or beige or gray or whatever color you want to call it, as a contrast to the black one that I just showed you. And then, you see Floor and Decor has a lot of vanities that they offer. Then the next day, y'all, I went over to Pace. Y'all remember I sourced those prom dresses for those girls, so I did go ahead and drop those off. I also had my routine physical that was scheduled for that day. The doctor's office was only about 15 minutes away, so that was good that they were in the same area. I went over to Crumble Cookie to pick up some cookies. Y'all know my son and my husband love the cookies. I went ahead and picked up some for them and one for myself as well. My son said this chocolate toffee one or whatever it was really good. That strawberry crumble one was good. The pineapple whip one, not so much. Went to Publix, and when I walked in, I saw they had their roses this week, buy one, get one. So y'all, if y'all want any roses from Publix, go ahead and pick them up. They're buy one, get one. And I think their sale ends on Tuesday and flips on Wednesday, or it either ends on Wednesday and flips on Thursday. Y'all, and then Saturday, which was a few days later, I went over to the Purse Ladies because they were having a their sip-in shop. This was on the 29th, and they had 15, 25, and 40% off of most of their bags. So you can see right there, and they had a lot of bags on sale. I didn't buy anything because there wasn't anything in the store that I actually had to have. This Louis Vuitton bag, I saw a bag just like this when I was in London, but it was in a different colorway. It was like in a blue and cream color. It was very, very pretty, but I didn't need it. And then, y'all, later on that evening, I rounded out my weekend. I went to my friend's sister who passed away. They had a birthday celebration for her, so this was me taking part in that birthday celebration. And that was my weekend, or my week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and spending the week with me. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at luxliving4_less. And I'll see you guys and gals in the next vlog. Bye.